In this video, we are going to talk about why it's important to pick out the right dirt jumper. If you're a seasoned cyclist or a beginner, choosing the right bike can make a huge difference in your riding experience. I'm going to go over my actual experience on the process of picking out a dirt jumper, from going to certain bike shops and riding the bikes I might want to get just to feel it out, and looking at different options and getting the perspective from the veteran bike riders. So in my situation, I want a dirt jumper that only has a front shock. That is considered a hardtail. So you do have options for front and rear suspension, which is awesome. I'm sure it's smoother, but again, for me, it's just a front awesome shock because I am heavier and I just don't want to deal with the hassle of upgrading the front shock because they are expensive. So for my price range, I don't want to go over $1,500 because in this situation of bicycles, you get what you pay for. But you have to be careful because some parts aren't as great as the other parts. And for me, I have to be mindful that if I were to get bored of the sport, I know it's highly unlikely, but if I do, I want to buy a bike that has a good name so I could resell for a reasonable value just because of the name. So the main components of the bike that I'm focused on are the fork, the frame, the crank set, the wheel set, and the brakes. All of the others aren't too huge and aren't really, I guess, smashed a lot or putting a lot of pressure on, as in the ones I just listed. So that just kind of helps you what I'm looking for. I hope yours is somewhat the same, but it also depends on how you ride. I'm a bit heavier, so I need something that's going to not break under a lot of stress. Also, I want a bike that has a rear modified dropout. I did just make the video. I'm going to put that link up below and down below in the description that goes over the top 9 dirt jumper bikes that are under or at $1,500. So let's get to the video. All right, so we are at one of the local bike shops here. Let me go see if they have any dirt jumpers, and I'm gonna ask them if I could, film and kind of stuff, and have them hopefully explain certain things they have heard or know of, that certain things that help me out and as well as you out to buy a dirt jumper. So in some cases you will have to call because his place does not have dirt jumpers. So always make sure they have them in stock or they have them available, because they actually don't even stock them. So let's hop to the next one. So on my way to the other bike shop, I actually stopped in Walmart because I am going to do a video. I'm gonna post that later, but I want to see if they have dirt jumpers that actually last there, and if not, I'm gonna smash it up because so I just want to see what the difference is between a cheaper bike and a bigger bike. But when searching for one on Walmart, I see other people have posted they bought one from Walmart, but I couldn't find it. So I went to Mongoose's website and they don't even list it. So I'm like, the PT26, so it's like non-existent. Let's get back to the video. So I showed up to this town my friend referred me to. It's called Old Town Bicycle Co. And I was impressed because they had a really good selection of dirt jumpers.
And those are hydraulic disc brakes.
Okay.
And the Cannondale Dave and the GT La Bamba just have rear brakes. The Cannondale Dave will have a mechanical disc, and then the GT La Bamba, that'll have a hydraulic.
Nice. So what certain things to help out whoever online?
Right size bike, but some of these dirt jumpers or the pump track bikes are all one size.
Oh,
except for the GT. The GT comes a medium and a large.
Okay.
Or what they call maybe it's a regular or large, and the Cannondale is just one size.
Okay.
What they say, well, I don't know, 5 foot to 6'3" on the Cannondale.
Oh, that one over there?
Yeah, the gray one. Yeah.
Really? Yeah, because I rode one and it seemed that I was too close onto the handlebars. It was
so it probably had a short top tube.
Okay.
So basically on the GT, it'll come in 2 sizes. So they have a medium and a large. So basically the top tube length is an inch longer on the large.
So they actually let me ride all of their bikes, which I would recommend, because on the medium, I was way too close to the handlebars, and the large fit perfect. And of course, compare different brands, because if you are tight on a budget, you have to spend what you can afford. So highly recommend it. But he recommended me to jump on a little bit more expensive bike because it's got a little bit more higher parts. So don't always put that off to the side, because the Marin Alcatraz was fuego. It was cool because they actually weren't pushy. They wanted me to jump on all the bikes, try them out, and see what fit for me. And at the end of the day, that's what I want as somebody trying to sell me something, but they weren't trying. They were just trying to help me out, which is so cool. And I highly recommend a shop that would do that, help you out as much as possible. And they were a shop to do that for me. And on to the next bike shop. So this is Menifee Bicycles. I've been going here for about 20 plus years, and they're awesome. I've just had awesome experiences with them. Craig, the owner, awesome person. But yeah, I wanted to stop in there, see what options they had, and of course they let me hop on whichever bikes. They aired up the tires and made sure everything was on point, and just told me certain things about the bikes. But for sure, hop on a bike and make sure it fits you, and make sure you get all the information about the bike, because if something breaks or the frame breaks for some reason, certain brands will give you lifetime warranty on the frame. Some will only be a couple years. But all in all, if you buy a bike from the actual shop, they will give you certain perks, as in free maintenance or inspections, all that kind of stuff. So always keep that in mind, because online bikes, you can't send your bike into the online place you bought it from. So just be mindful of, if you do buy a bike online and you bring it to your local bike shop to fix it, that's an extra fee. If you buy it from the bike shop, they'll do it for free, which is super cool. So I hope this video helped y'all. It's helped me out so much to actually dive in more and look at my mindset around buying the bike. Is it for fun? Are you going to be doing tricks? Are you just going to be going for a ride with whoever you want to, or just an option to get from point A to point B? So again, like, subscribe, share, and thank you for watching this.